Hi, everyone. Come on in. I am Molly Young. If you're new here, welcome. Um, and if you're one of my friends that's been here a while, welcome as well. And if you want to hit hashtag replay, I would love that. I love to know who stopped by, and I'd love to say hi to you. So come on in. I have a very bad shadow here. I think we'll just work around it. So I'm just going to wait for some friends to get on. I'm going to pull myself up on my page while we're waiting. We will go down to the desktop as soon as. I would love that. I love to know who stopped. Blah, 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 blah. Turn it down. I pressed the wrong button. It wanted me to turn it off. I'm like, no, that's not what I was after. Thank you. I'm so excited about this project. I practiced it beforehand, so I'm not saying we won't have a mishap, but you never know. Let me put this up here. Hi, guys. I see you. Come in. I'm just waiting to say hi to you, and then we'll get started here in a minute. Good afternoon, my dear friend. Miss Kathy is in the house. Hi, Debbie. Debbie, it's not morning anymore. Unless you're vacationing somewhere that I'm not. I'm always on in the morning, so I can see why you would say that. I had to, with the heat being so bad here, well, hello, Donna. Come on in. With the heat being so bad here, I couldn't come on this morning because I told John I'd run a couple errands. I had to get gas in the car and I had to go to Walmart, and I was like, I wanted to go in the morning, not in the afternoon with this heat. So, yeah, so and I didn't want to get back and then be all flustered, so I just moved it to this afternoon. You guys, I have something so cool to share with you. I did learn this on YouTube. I forgot to screen grab her page, so shame on me because I believe in giving creators credit where credit is due, where you learned it from, and I don't have it. But I think it's Pocket Pals or something on YouTube. I will definitely put it up. Um, yeah, it's hot, Donna. It's hot. It's crazy. Okay, let me go down to the desktop. So listen, this is what a never-ending card is, if everybody's curious. And that's what I want to make today. Let me just pull this up a little bit. Um, we're gonna build this today, but basically, and this one isn't 100% correct, but I know what I did wrong. So basically, it's a card that you can keep folding over nonstop, and there's no beginning or end to it. See, I folded this one a little goofy, but so is anyone? Hi, Lori. Okay, so I have a question. Is anyone going to be working along with me, or are you guys just watching? Because it's going to depend on the speed I go. All right, so in my description, while I'm waiting to hear from anybody on that, in my description is and you can do I just use one-sided scrapbook paper for this, and you can use your little 6x6 pads, which is nice, or you can use your 12x12s, up to you. um but I I I have this new pad I've never opened that we're going to use because I think it's so cool. Hi, Michael. Watching. Okay. I'm just checking. Um, all right, this is gonna be fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out 4 pages from my 6x6 scrapbook that I like. Here, why don't I get in the camera? Wouldn't that be nice? And I want them to be a little different from each other. Oh, these are very, very similar. Oh, here's one. I love this print. Oh, and guys, in the description are the directions for the sizes. I'm going to go over them in my live, but I wanted you guys to have them, so they are in my description. So if you want to try this, you can. These are almost the same. Well, hello, Tanya. Come on in. So I have 4 pages. I think you only need 3 to do that. I don't know. I'm still a newbie here, but I think I know what we're going to do. So I'm sorry, my door is open to the upstairs. Oh, guys, also there's a envelope size that I put in the description that they sell at Walmart, and it's perfect for this. Okay? I did not go and buy this fancy envelopes. You can on Amazon. It's an A6. I put the size in there and everything. So, just so you guys know. Okay. All right. So let me put this aside. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we need 4 I'm waiting actually on some envelopes from Amazon. I'm going to go this way. We need to cut a 4.5 by 4.5 sheet. This is where we're starting. Just a 4.5 by 4.5 square. Then, now if you do not have a scoreboard, take a piece of your Amazon box or a piece of cardboard and you can just measure it and do it. But because I do, I'm going to use it. So the next thing you do is you go to 1 inch. We're going to do 2 of these today. You go to 2 inches. You go to 3 inches. And you go to 4 inches. Okay? So you have a 1/2 inch on this edge, and I'll show you why. All right. So then I learned this also. You want to fold the opposite way of where you think you should. So when you think you should be folding this way, you actually want to fold the opposite way because it won't break on you and you won't see a lot of the cardstock is just coated and you'll see the background in between. So you want to go that way. All right, we have 1. And I'm just going to go in and make sure these are really, really down. Now, see this? This is what we need to make that's going to hold everything together. And it's going to fold in every single direction. So what we need to do is we need to glue this. Or tape it. I'm going to tape mine. Just because I have it right here. And I'm going to come back. And you don't want any of that tape hanging over. You need to make sure you're centered. And that everybody is even Steven. Got it? I have my air on, but I'm still hot. It's just so hot for us people. Okay, so this is going to be the base for what we work on. So I'm hoping you guys can see how that came together. And everything is 1 inch. Exactly 1 inch square. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Now, the next part that we need to do is 4.5 by 3.5. Or I'm sorry, no. 4 by 3. 4.5 by 3. You want the same height. So we're going to do, this is going to be 6 inches wide at the end. So there's one. This is my leftover paper. 2. 3 by 4.5. Okay. Now this one, I have to cut to 4.5. Bring my arm out. Okay. So then I need 3. 4.5 by 3. 4.5 by 3. 4.5 by 3. These is what are what is it? Gosh, I can't talk today. These are what I'm calling the base for this is the main base, and I'm calling these our base sides. Okay. Somebody's not right here. So I have one that's 4 3/4. So let me fix this guy. I guess I went to the wrong mark on my board here, but that's easy fix. All right. Hello, Billy. My dog's walking out. Don't go back there. You're going to knock all my stuff over. Please, get out. Go upstairs. Get out from behind my desk. He's sitting right behind me. Okay, so we have 4 at 4.5 by 3 inches. Okay. Now, then we need to cut. Let me get my cheat sheet. Okay, now we can move on to the fun part. So I'm going to grab my papers. And we are going to cut these so that they will have 1/8 border inside of our black, okay? You can use white, you can use black, you can use craft, you can use red, you can use green. I want to do a Christmas one next. So then these need to be cut now at 4.25 by 2 3/4. And I'm going to attempt to cut, these are just, they're a heavier paper stock. 4. And 1/4. save these. By 2 3/4. You got to pay attention to if you have a certain way your paper goes, pay really special attention to that. All right, so 2 3/4 is right here. You're going to need these for the next round. Okay? So then what happens is when we do our card, these are going to sit right inside of our card, well, supposedly. I might need to double check my height here. 2 3/4. That's not right. Hold on a second. I think I measured something wrong, and I need to figure this out. I'm giving you guys the right dimensions. I think it was me that didn't. So I'm like 1/8 of an inch off. Hold on. Let me put her outside. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm coming. There. So sorry. I mean, I had to either leave or we were going to have to listen to that the whole time. And it's so hot outside. I'll probably have to go let her back in a little bit. Okay, let's get back to this. Let me see what I did here. 4.5 by 2 3/4. Did I measure this wrong? I was so excited because I knew exactly what 4.5 by 3. So this should be working. Sorry, guys. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't you love it? Let's try this now. Still could use another sliver. I think I missed the mark. What will you do with me? All right. Now we're good. I'm going to be bringing that right back out. So I don't know why I'm putting it away. But I wanted to show you. So what we need to do now is we need to glue these down much better. Much, much better. There's probably a reason I'm not a card maker. So you need to glue these or tape these down. I'm going to choose the tape route because I have it right here. And it will definitely expedite things along, but you don't need to do your tape runner. And then it's the game of getting it centered. Which is where I honestly tend to struggle a little bit. Oh God, it's not. Good enough for me. It's a little off, but look how pretty that is. So now you have one panel. And we're going to do another panel. Luckily, this paper doesn't have a right way or a wrong way to it. So like I said, if you are using paper that needs to go in a certain direction, you really need to pay attention to that. Oh, I had an extra piece of paper. Well, I'm going to be making another one, so I guess that's one less cut I have to make. There we go. And then let's do this guy. Contrast is good when you're doing this because you're going to be using your same prints for the short side. But I'm going to show you how to match them up. Well, this guy got crooked. Well, that's no fun. Let's help him out a little bit. Well, he's going to be a little awkward, but that's okay. Aren't we all? All right, so now we have our 4 panels. It's Nana's Crafties in the house. Hello, welcome. All right, so we have our base that we did. So this is this is where I screwed up this morning a little bit. So let's just all like say a prayer I do it right this time. Now you can flatten this out because it's going to need to be that way anyway. I'm going to start here. Now listen, be very careful if you glue not to get it over the edges. But since I'm using my paint runner, I should be fine. And you don't want to overlap the edge. You just want to get right in front of it. Okay. Okay. So this is where I screwed up last time. All right. Then you simply want to come to the next one. Let's go this way. Hold on, my tape's having a little misfit moment. Put this one down. Now we have 2 sides. Okay, now we need this side. Hold on. Now this side goes this way. You have to keep looking to make sure you're doing it right, which I hope I think I just did it backwards. Hold on. Yeah, this one goes this way. Hi, Venus. Okay, so now we have 3 done. So our last one needs to go right here like this. So when that's what you need to do because that's where I screwed up last time and I ended up having to pull it off and I folded it in the wrong spot and it wasn't perfect. So then this one, if I just did this right, goes right here. Yeah. Okay. See, and the other thing I love about this card is that it stands up like this. So now you see we're almost done. So these are where we cut out um the smaller ones. Wait, did we ever cut the smaller ones? Oh no, we didn't. Okay, we have to cut the smaller ones. So let's do that real quick. So then, I'm sorry, I meant to do that before we got to this phase. So then you still want to go on your 4.5 inch side. And these are 4.25, or I'm sorry, 4.25 side. And you only want to go 1 3/4 inches. Should be right here. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. My camera's down so low today. Okay, so then let's pick this back up. So then what you want to do is you want to find the print that you did where this one's going to overlap. That's the print you want to use over here. I mean, could this not be any easier in a way? What do you guys think of this? Do you like it? I think I messed up my... Oh, here. So see, you have this print and then these two prints match up. Now we're going to go to this side. And I have this print. So I need to find this print in here for this side. I know I'm not the neatest. All right, now we have this one. So this is the print we need on this side. Ruthie, I'm glad you could join today. Okay. I'm trimming this. I don't know, you guys, I don't know. I don't know what I do. I don't. But I don't like it. So I'm adding more of a border to it. Believe me, the measurements I'm giving you are accurate. I double and triple checked them. It's probably me on my end. I mean, I try, but... Okay, so then we have this, this, this. Now we have one more side, and that would be... Yeah, it's supposed to be the fourth panel that you have, which it's not. It needs to be the busybody one. So because I don't want to waste another piece of paper, I'm going to do this. Oh, wait, here it is. It was sitting right in front of my face. I'm like, I know I cut this out. Okay. So that's this one. And guys, you can use this as a card or you can use it in your junk journals. And they wouldn't take long to mass produce. I'm going to be selling these. Okay, so this is done. That's how fast that went. And then what I love is that it can set up on someone's table. So I'm going to be doing these for Christmas. In fact, we're going to do a Christmas one next. Because we're going to do another one. We're doing 2 today. It's only 2:30. Are you guys just dying I got this done already? Well, here, let's not be done with it yet. So let's put a sentiment on here. No, we're not. I need to think about that because you know what else? I want to have one page that you can write something on. Or I want to have something that goes along with it that you can write something on. So this would be the bank. Thanks, Tanya. I think it's cute too. I think it's really cute too. Okay. And then this is the one I did earlier. Now I'll tell you when I messed up, you can tell because I didn't put this on the right panel and I tried to fold it and it messed up. I mean, it's fine. I would give it to my mom or something. I wouldn't try and sell it. But you can use any prints in here. You can put anything on them at all. And they're that easy. And like I said, I linked all of the measurements in there in the envelope that these fit into. I got at Walmart today, 50 of them for $5.86 with tax. Okay. I mean, they're the plain white ones. If you want something fancier, go to Amazon. It's a A6 size. All right. So we're going to do another one. And this time we're going to do Christmas. And I need to find. I've never opened this. Let's find something fun. This looks like winter and Christmas to me. Yes, Tanya. Yes, absolutely. I can put some ribbon on it. You know what else, you guys? We could punch a hole in here and hang a tag or a dangle from it so easily. I think you can put ribbon on any side. I just love it's so fun. I just want to keep going and going and going. Yeah, I can do the rhinestone stripes too, Tanya. Is it Tanya or Tanya? It's Tanya. I'm sorry. It's my eyeballs. I didn't bring my glasses down. Should we just try to do that for fun? Let's just make a tag. I have this sitting right here. I know what we could do. Let's just do it. Endless, endless. You're right. Completely endless. Let me trim this to 2 inches and then we'll see if it's too big. I might want to go with 1.5. And I kind of want it short. I mean, I got this right here. We just have to pick a side. I think this side would, maybe this side would be best. This is kind of big. Let me do, I'm actually gonna back these so they're two-sided. Now I'm thinking out loud. Bear with me, guys. I know, I know, I know. Okay, so this is 1 inch. Pretty much 1 inch. And then hi, Patricia. Don't be sorry. You're fine. Let me I'm gonna distress ink this one. I'm gonna use the vintage photo. It's the only brown I have, and I don't want to use black for this. Oh, I should have cut it down first. Oh well, hold on. I won't do the bottom. So let's figure out how long do we want this to be. If it's gonna hang off of the top, it's gonna have to be at an angle. And I don't want it to cover up everything in the center, so I'm thinking about right here. You do you. This is just where I'm going with this one. So let me, it doesn't look like I did anything. But you are going to want to distress. I did not intentionally distress these for a reason. But you're going to want to with this so that you have some contrast on your page. And this one didn't come out that, can hardly tell I did it. All right. Good enough. You can use black. I mean, I'm using a black background. Maybe I should have used, yeah, maybe I should have used black. Okay, round 2. Hold on. Talking too much again. Go figure. Oh yeah, this is adding a lot more depth to this. Good call. But I still have the brown on there, which is nice because it's giving it more of a layered effect. Okay. You need that tag? All right. Who doesn't love a good tag? So then what I'm thinking, let's find the best spot for this. And I'm thinking it might be right here. And if I was not so disorganized, hold on. Oh my gosh, Becky. Look at what I have here. I have one of those little white lotuses that I can put in here. But what I was gonna say is I almost cut my light out with my scissors when I closed it. I was like this right by the cord. I have somewhere in my mess. Okay, here's these. Here's these. Here's these. I am finding everything but what I'm looking for. Darn it. I have my eyelets. Well, poop. I'm not going to make you guys sit here all day long. Oh, are you talking about this? It's one of the best investments I've made. I'm not making a lot of investments these days. Here they are, my eyelets. That's what they were right in front of my face the whole time. Now I'm only going to use the washer part. All right, so let's do something. I only have these in bronze. So I'm going to push it through the tag, and then I have the tool, but it's down here. My hot mess. So let me just set this real quick. Wait, I think I'm going the wrong. No, I'm not. Wait, am I? Oh, shoot. I forget which way. I'm going this way, I think. Yeah. Okay. So now I have an eyelet set in there. So that's going to give it some strength so that we can have some fun with this. I need a thinner one. Oh, these are the real thick ones. Hold on. Okay, guys, I made jewelry for years and years and years, and I've said this before. If you're going to try and pull open, you need to go front to back. Do not pull them apart. Front to back. Now let's see if this will fit in here. And then I don't know. I might need a bigger one, you guys. Oh, it's just going to make it. Okay, so then I need to put a hole here. I see it. I see it. I don't know. I'm just coming up with this stuff. So let's see. Okay, I'm sorry. You can't see what I'm doing. But I can't help you. I need to get through. I'll show you in a second. Okay. So then I'm through the top. And then you go right back to where you came from. This is a very heavy gauge that I'm working with. And it still shuts. I mean, you're going to have this guy a little bit. But look how pretty that is. I love it. And then you can even put your words on here. And it's also working. It's not messing it up. That was a cool idea. Somebody gave me that idea. I don't know. And then you have your little charm on it. You can add more charms if you want. You could add beads if you want. Don't you love it? I love it. This thing is so fun. So fun. All right, I forgot to put this, oops, now I got my thumb in it. I forgot to put that on my ink. So what time is it? I may not do another one since we did this first one. I may just have my short live today. This isn't even my normal day to come on. Um, we could do rhinestones. Maybe we'll do a quick rhinestone. Like right there. Well, if you want to add some words on your tag, you wouldn't want to do that, but I have the sticky ones right here. And I could just even as simply as putting one down in the center of this. You know what else would look really cool on here? If you took stickles and you went in to these areas. But I don't know, it needs something else. It needs like a just even a little hello tag or how are you or thinking of you or get well soon, like whatever you would put on it. Oh, my this thing went backwards. Um, you would need to do something like that for it to be usable. Thank you, Kathy. I want to see, let's do this little experiment though. So if you're going to be mailing this, you may not want to do what I did, but what you can do is create a belly band to go around just this part of it. I don't know that this stuff is long enough. Oh, it's not. It's not long enough. So you would need to do something plain with a belly band and bring it up and down and hand deliver that. If you're going to put, thanks, Debbie, if you're going to put a ring on it. But you don't have to put a ring on it or a tag. Or you could glue your tag on. I mean, it's like we were saying, the possibilities are endless. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to do another one. We just did this whole thing. You guys can watch the replay. All of the measurements, like I said, are in my description. And the link to envelopes I found on Amazon are on my description. I actually went to Walmart and bought mine. They were a little bit less expensive and they had them in stock. And I have a small Walmart here. Granted, I did have to climb up on a bottom shelf because it was on the top shelf to reach it. And there was nobody around to help me. So unfortunately, I didn't fall and I can't sue Walmart for their error. I'm kidding. Um, I got it down because I'm stubborn and I got up there. I'm like, I need those. That's the whole reason I walked into the store in all of this heat today. So I'm not leaving without my envelopes. And I knew they were in stock because if you go to walmart.com, you can search for something and then you can hit the in stock button and it tells you what they have in stock versus what has to be shipped. So I did that. But Amazon has, I mean, Amazon has everything. So that was the other thing I did. I know. I crack myself up. But yeah, so I hope you guys got a kick out of this. I'm going to be doing a lot of these. Maybe not so with the tag because then they can't go into an envelope. Like I want to do some Christmas ones for Christmas. So I think that's what I'm going to probably do this afternoon is make some more. All right, guys, let me go back to the desktop a second so I can talk to you a minute. So tomorrow I'm in the herd at noon Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Standard, Eastern Daylight, EST, EDT, whatever you follow, my time. But it's 11 o'clock Central Time. And I am going to be doing my Night Before Christmas Golden Book. Now, I'm probably starting out from the beginning or very close to the beginning. So it probably won't be very exciting, but I am going to walk through the basics of how I'm going to build my book. So that will be tomorrow. Thursday, I'm not sure if I'll be on or not. That will be a last minute thing. Friday, it will definitely be on, and I would like to tell you 10 a.m., but I do need to confirm that. But I will definitely give you guys notice on that, okay? And I can't believe I'm talking about Friday already. Um, but time is just a flying. Venus. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go, and I want you to have an amazing rest of your day, and then I will see you if you come back to see me tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard. Okay, bye guys.